Yep, looks like we've got the track all clear now on the boys. Unfortunately, the boys have been sitting there for a long time wondering what's been going on, so they're going to be a little bit nervous now, I guess. But it looks like we are set to go with Axel again, Becky.
Okay, guys, it looks like we are almost ready to go. Axel's been sat on the line for quite a while now, and trust me, guys, you don't want to be sat there looking up the road for too long because it can get inside your head. It can make you very nervous. I mean, George Barkley here up the top of the hill. We're going to watch this run with Axel. Handies off. Straight out of the gate with a big smoky burnout.
Always a showman, isn't he?
He is a showman, absolutely. Oh. A little handbrake there as he's coming around the corner. It's very easy to slip off the track here because of the adverse camber, so I know a lot of drivers are kind of taking it a little bit easy just to make sure that they keep the car on the tarmac and not mess up the lovely Duke's grass there.
Well, the straw in the grass definitely adds to that as well. As it blows across the track, it really does make it a lot slipperier than what it looks like.
So I'm just having a quick look there. I can see that he hasn't managed to light up all of the barrels, but he's going to have another go here. It's in front of the house.
Nice, tidy.
Nice. Tidy is the aim of the game. Oh, I didn't see the beacon flash there. Well, Terry, he's coming up to you now. What are you thinking?
Yes, so far, like you said, nice and smooth, very precise. We want him to be a bit of a hooligan now, to be honest.
Absolutely.
So he's found a bit of a lay-by, so we're good. The hands out the window. There's lots of smoke coming.
I feel like by the end of this weekend, most people, their last run on the hill, they want to make it as showy as possible. They just want to do a big donut, big burnout.
That was exactly the aim of the game when I went up just now. It's just we got a little bit unfortunate, let's say, and holding the side of the block has prevented us from making it to the finish line.
I was about to ask you about that, but you've just told me. And unfortunately, is that engine for the proverbial bin?
Yeah, that's not going anywhere fast. The sad thing is that we spent the last 36 hours rebuilding that engine in the pits, but my team and the guys that jumped in on that, I can't thank them enough for it. We tuned it in the paddock this morning.
Tuned it in the paddock? Walk me through that. How do you tune it in the paddock?
My tuner was actually sat having tea and toast this morning on his laptop, and uploaded one of the old maps and then adapted it to us, just doing a couple little pulls. And to be honest, the car was driving really well, so I think it could only have been something really minor that's, maybe been missed or something that's ended the day for us there.
Well, here he comes now. Axel is just coming up towards the last part of the track. Here we go. And look at that, bringing the noise. We are about to be completely smoked out of here now.
Every single time Axel comes up that hill, he is 110%. And every single time he rips that back bumper off, no doubt about it, he's going to do it.
So having a look at the points here, he got 1,000 on the centre point, so he obviously did miss one at some point at 921 of the parking points. A very good score for Axel there, but is it going to be enough to put him into the top spot? Now, Kevin Quinn is one of the men to beat this weekend. He's here on the line in his S15. Well, guys, I hope you are ready, because of all our drivers, this is one guy that likes to sit on the limiter in second. So if you don't like loud noises, I'd look away now. So Kevin's car looking really slick there. I know that he's put an all-new body kit on it this year, and as well a brand new livery, Kevin Quinn Motorsport. Terry, what do you think of the S15? I know we were talking yesterday, you said that you do enjoy an S chassis.
I do, especially Kevin. I mean, it looks immaculate, doesn't it? Let's hope it stays immaculate to the top of the hill. But, they're iconic, aren't they? And all the guys use them because they drive and they drift so well. So that's why the guys use the chassis, obviously.
Okay, we are off. Okay, so he's coming down. As you can see here, this move here is just swinging the back of the car left to right, keeping the foot in on the power there. Lovely. Kevin has been actually very precise this weekend. He's doing really, really well. And as I say, James Dean managed to knock him off the top spot yesterday, but we're going to see it's all to play for this afternoon. Here we go here. You can't even see him. I mean, he's making so much smoke. You can see here he's just using that front brake to slow the car down and keep those rear wheels spinning away. So, who have I got next to me here? We've got Axel. Very good. How are you? How was that for you?
I'm delighted to make it. 8 runs, the car still runs fine. It was fun, messed up a bit at the end, a bit gutted, but I think I put a good show on up to that point. So overall, very happy. It's been a great experience.
What are you thinking of Kevin Quinn's style here?
He is a man like myself, full send, but probably even less regard for his engine than I have.
Yeah, yeah. I was explaining that. To people. Terry, I want your input here. Is he going to get the golden ticket, the 1,000 points that seems to have eluded all of our drivers this weekend? Oh my goodness, Kevin. That was incredibly close to the flint wall there, but he managed to save it, because goodness me, that could have been a slight error. That could have messed up that lovely new body kit.
There's not much room for error on this track, Mickey.
No, there isn't. I will give you that. I mean, it's all fine and good for me being stood up here talking about it, but I can imagine once you actually get behind the wheel of the car,
exactly.
it's quite, I'd say it's intimidating.
It is intimidating, the stuff here.
Wall.
The flint wall, that bit's pretty scary. And even just coming down the hay bales, going pretty fast, it feels like you're in the Millennium Falcon when you hit warp speed and everything's just flying past you there.
Yeah,
oh,
here he comes.
You won't hear
on the
us now for a
limiter.
while.
Lovely job. He's coming round. Straight into the parking bay there now. Very, very good. Let's have a quick look. I'm really intrigued to see his score. Okay, so his time points 1407. I can't even hear myself. Thank you. He's got all of his sensor points. He's also got a very high score on the parking points here, and 1,000. He got the all-important 1,000 points from Terry Grant. Oh my goodness, a very, very good score there for Kevin Quinn. That's putting him in the top spot with 5,313 points there. Oh my goodness, I know there's going to be a Cork man on the track who is going to be up for trying to knock him off that top spot. Okay, so as we can see, whilst Kevin was making all that noise, we've now got James Dean back on the track. It's his last chance to get the all-important points.
Yep. James is out. James is going to be very jealous. Kevin earned that 1,000 style points, so I know that's going to make James very, very hungry to beat it. And well, he can't beat it, unfortunately, unless I press the button twice, of course, accidentally. Good old James, he's pulled it out the hay. There are a couple of problems, like some of the other guys. It's nice, it's dry, he's in his element. That's James Dean all over, isn't it? He loves it.
Oh, absolutely, Terry. You know, like, he's somebody that has devoted his entire life to drifting. I mean, he left school when he was 15 to start on this journey of drift, and in those years, he's managed to collect 19 titles across the world. He's an incredible showman. He's storming up the hill here. He's actually missed one of the barrels, as I can see from the screen, but it can all still be put down on the wall ride.
I think he missed it because there was so much smoke, he didn't see it. I'm sure he thought he got it, but he didn't. He was smoking out through the barrels.
Let's have a little look. Let's get the man of the hour. Let's get the man of the hour. Where is Kevin Quinn? Now, Kevin Quinn is notoriously shy, so this is going to be hard to try and get an interview out of him. But Kevin, how was that run for you?
Yeah, not too bad. It was good. Yeah, enjoyed it.
We're watching James come in now. He's desperate to try and win this away from you. Can he take the top spot? Let's keep an eye on the scores here. Let's have a look at the points. 1,100 on the sensors. Oh, 1,000 points on style there. He has managed to knock Kevin off the top spot, and I think he's very happy about that. 5,650 points. That is position 1 for James Dean. I know he's going to be very, very happy with that. So, last car, guys. This is our last chance to see you drifting on the hill, so I want to make sure that you are all watching. We've got Paul Smokey Smith and his GT86, last one on the line. Let's see what he pulls out the bag.
Yep. So, come on, Paul, let's see what you can pull out, mate. The two guys in front of you have just laid it down and gone for it. I know you can do the same. I know you can't hear me, but I know in your head you're thinking, I'm going to beat the pair of them. So, let's see how you get on. He's a great driver. Paul's been a great ambassador as well for drifting. He's been with this team, Judge Speed, for many, many years now, using various of their models of cars that they build and obviously sell the parts. So he's looking quite calmish. No, he's all right. I think he's on it. He's definitely, he definitely knows it's Sunday and it's his last run. So fingers crossed. I think he's going to try and impress everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. No, he is a great showman, and we had him at Speed Week when we were over at the motor circuit, and I know that he just loved it there, so he's delighted to be back this weekend. So coming into the front of the house here. Oh my goodness, maybe that was a slight hesitation there. Terry, what are you thinking?
No, I think it was you again giving him the Murray Walkers. You said he was doing very well, and then he stopped doing very well.
Right, he's definitely, he's going for, here we go, showmanship. He's going for the style points here.
I think he's almost getting there. He wants me to press that magic button, doesn't he, like the other boys?
Does.
So, he showed off right in front of the commentary box here. Hand out the window, loads of smoke, spinning, making sure that I looked out at him. So he's going for it. Let's see what happens at the top end.
So he's just coming up past the flint wall. He's coming up nice and fast here. It's all at this point, though, unfortunately, they are out of their time section. So if he wants to take it easy here, he can a little bit. So we've just managed to grab James Dean fresh out of the car, sweating, shaking. Yeah. The adrenaline has definitely kicked in there. How was that for you? An amazing finish.
Thank you very much. That was a long wait at the line, so we were getting more nervous and more nervous as we were waiting with anticipation. But once we finally went, it was great and really enjoyed it. We had a small problem with the car on the way up. The alternator let go, but we got it. We managed to make it all the way to the end. Very fun. Very
amazing,
fun.
Amazing score. Right, James, I want your opinion on Paul Smokey Smith's wall ride here.
Nice entry.
Very nice.
Good. All of them are on. Very good.
Oh, straight into the parking bay there. He's done a fantastic job. And as always, it's their last run of the weekend, so they're going to do some donuts and please the crowd. Pleasing the crowd there. They love seeing a donut.
That was a good show.
So we have our last car on the line, Steve Bagsy in his PS13. Apologies there, it's not the last car on the line. We have one more, thank goodness. And he's off. As you can see, his V8 roaring there as it comes down. He's very, very comfortable in this car. I think he's just going out there to enjoy it. I think you can definitely keep your eye on Bagsy here, because I know he's going to definitely want to put on a show because it's the last run up the hill for the weekend there. 5,650 points is the top spot to beat. Is he going to be able to do it? Terry, what do you think?
I mean, he's got to keep his eye on those barrels. His style so far is pretty good. There you go. I've given him a touch of the Murray Walkers, so he's got to keep it up, and he knocks a barrel over, and his back bumper falls off.
Well, Bagsy is just flying up the hill here. Oh, he must have flipped his bumper a little bit there because lost on. Someone will have to go and pick that up for him later. That's fine. That's the thing with body parts on drift cars. They're actually pretty expendable. They're considered not quite a disposable. There's something that unfortunately takes quite a battering during the year, so they have to be replaced quite a lot. So you definitely have to put into your budget every year for whole new body kits. Thankfully, not too many cars this weekend are going to have to replace their front and rear bumpers. Terry, that's a question for you actually. How many body kits do you go through on the cars that you use for the stunt driving in a year?
I'm a lot tighter than the drift guys. I like to just refresh them. If I hit it and crack it, we mend it, we carry on. And my cable ties are much stronger than these guys. The ones they're using, they've obviously got from a cheap shop.
Okay. We are joined by Paul Smith here. Paul Smith, how was the run for you?
Oh yeah, brilliant.
Let's have a quick look, see what Bagsy can do. Good effort. Well, that's not entirely fair, guys, because they've ran out there and And they've made the parking bay smaller. They were trying to, oh my goodness, here it comes. The big burnout at the end of the weekend. My goodness, listen to that thing. We're gonna see a total whiteout here. I think he's a happy boy. So in the top spot there, we still have James Dean with 5,650 points. Unfortunately, Bagsy wasn't able to get the points to push him up the leader pack. Okay, we have now Ian Biz Phillips, and he's off. I know that he has really enjoyed himself here this weekend. It's his first time on the Goodwood Hill. He's been doing such a good job. He's had no offs anywhere. Okay. Coming into the barrels. Oh, looks like, here we go. He's got his hand out the window. He's enjoying himself. What an amazing weekend for him. Terry, what are you thinking of the style so far? It's a little bit stop-starty, but he's getting the job done.
It is a little bit stop-starty, but like you say, he's had a great time like all of the guys. I have to say you've all done a magnificent job this week. That, you know, everybody, including yourself, Becky, to be honest, it's a big event for you guys. All of the cars have looked immaculate. The guys are all driving superb. They are trying to show off, which is what they all do.
100%.
So yeah, he's doing a great job. The two boys that have got the top points from me this weekend so far, as you know, they deserved it. So it's to earn that big 1,000 points, you've really got to pull it out of the bag.
Well, it's quite the party atmosphere at the top of the hill here. Everybody's come round to watch the last runs. And as we can see, Ian Biz flying up here. I've actually managed to catch up with Steve Bagsy. Bagsy, great run. You were just absolutely sat on the limiter up there. But did you notice that the parking bay looked a tiny bit smaller?
Yeah, I do. I definitely feel like I've been stitched up here somewhat. I'm not sure if it was Paul Smith, Jules Barkley, James Dean. One of them stitched me up for sure. Or it might have even been closer to home with some friends and team here, so who knows.
What did you think of the Driftkhana this year? It's just so much fun, but obviously a very different layout to Speed Week. We're on quite a linear hill here. What did you think?
Yeah, it's a fantastic addition to Goodwood Festival Speed. I'm looking forward to hopefully next year having our Drift Arena back.
Absolutely.
I feel like the hill is fantastic for us to showcase drifting in a positive light, but I feel like the Driftkhana would definitely work better in our Drift Arena. And
yes.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, next year we'll have it back.
Well, here's Ian Biz coming in to the wall ride. He set off all the beacons. Here he is. Just feathering the throttle there and parking it absolutely lovely in the bay. I think they made it bigger again, so he's lucky. So we're going to catch up with James Dean because nobody has managed to knock him off the top spot, which I know he will be happy about. My goodness. Bringing the noise here. My goodness. I would say we definitely are the noisiest bunch on the Goodwood Hill. So having a look at the results now. So in first place, it is the Irishman James Dean coming in with 5,650 points. In second, Kevin Quinn. In third, Martin Richards, followed by Ian Phillips. A great first showing for Ian Phillips there. Axel Hildebrand in fifth, Steve Baggioni in sixth, Paul Smith in seventh, and George Barkley in eighth. What an amazing day. Really high scores there. And also Terry's given out his 2 golden eggs.
I have, like I said, they deserved it. We've got dry weather. The guys were going to go for it.
Thank you so much there, Terry. Great job. James Dean, you've won. How do you feel?
That's brilliant. What a great way to end an amazing festival of speed this weekend. It's been brilliant to be back, and it was just so much fun putting on a show for the people watching. It's very tight and technical, not ideal for showing real drifting, but it's still an amazing spectacle, and I'm really happy.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, James Dean, and congratulations.
Okay.